this? It started snowing a little bit yesterday, and then just didn't stop. It's kind of a lot, but that's all right, I guess. Oh, hey everyone, you ready for a brand new video? Well, good. Hopefully that's why you're here. I have a couple things I wanted to talk to you about. I was going to shoot a video and decided to do a different one instead, but we'll get into that right after, what else? The intro. Okay, so first of all, I've been working with that intro for about a year now, and I don't feel that it's getting stale. I'm not tired of it, but I like change sometimes. I always like to make something new. It's kind of like when you're a kid and you rearrange your room. It's kind of fresh. You might move it back a week later, but it's something fresh and something new. So there might be a new intro for 2019 coming up pretty soon, but that's not what I want to talk about today. I mentioned that I was going to make a video, and then I got an idea for another video. Did I mention that? I might have mentioned that. I don't know. Anyways, that's the plan. So this isn't the original video I wanted to make. This is the new one. What inspired this is I originally wanted to make a video talking a little bit about frame rates. I did one earlier, just not diving too deep into it, but it was just a little concept about different frame rates and how they work. And this one's going to be more about maybe some speed ramping and slow motion. When I went to shoot this video, I captured some B-roll with my phone, because my phone will shoot at 240 frames a second, whereas my camera right here, fantastic camera, I love it. It only shoots at 60 frames a second at the highest frame rate. I mean, I can drop it down to 30 or 24 and so on and so forth. But 60 is the fastest that it will shoot. And that's not bad. I don't mind it. You can get some slow motion with that, but you can't get just really nice slow motion. Whereas my phone, you sort of can. I mean, the frame rate goes to 720. It doesn't shoot in 1080 for slow motion. But I'm talking way too much about that video, which is going to be the next one that I put out. But anyways, when I went to shoot that video, I captured the B-roll. The snow was falling. And so I was really excited about this because I love the cinematic look of slow motion snow falling. To me, it's beautiful. There's nothing better, pretty much. I put it on my computer. I got ready to record the other side of it with my camera, where I was talking about the different frame rates and stuff. And the issue that I had was I was over-prepared and under-prepared at the same time, if you can believe that. The battery on my camera was dead. I pulled it out of my camera bag. I didn't check the battery or anything beforehand. I didn't charge it after the last time I used it, which it should have been full, but what I noticed when I went to turn the camera on is it was already on. I put it back in my camera bag on. I didn't turn it off, and so I drained the battery. I have two backups, so problem solved. So I thought. I shot it not in this studio space here, which doesn't have the best lighting, but you can make do at certain times of day. I shot it in my office, and my office does not have great lighting, so I need my LED panel, this guy right here, and I went to turn it on, and it wouldn't turn on. This is the part where I was over-prepared. I know, an LED panel with a dead battery, how does it make sense that I was over-prepared? Let me tell you. So on the back of it, actually, I'm gonna pull this thing off for a second. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Give me a second. With all this snow, it lights it up so much in here. I'm looking at my little flip out LCD screen, and it actually looks pretty good without the panel. Adds some nice lighting. Anyways, I digress. I know. I'm like a goldfish. I can't focus on one thing at the same time. Too easily distracted. I don't remember where I was a second ago once I get to the other side of the fish tank, but let's get back on track. I put this in my camera bag with the battery in it. I make sure it's fully charged. That one I always do. Make sure it's fully charged, put it in my camera bag, and my camera bag has a lot of stuff in it. I should probably invest in a bigger bag, but I just haven't. And because of the way that this thing works, it has a little knob right here, and you hold it down, and that's what turns it on. You hold it down again, it turns it off. So I stuffed it in my bag, and the button was compressed. So I drained the battery of this light in my bag. So I figured in the future, I take the battery out, I put this in my bag, put this in a separate pocket. When I'm ready to use it, I'll pull it right out, put the battery in, and then I'm good to go. I wanted the battery to stay in it so when I do use it, I can pull it right out and it's ready. It doesn't take very long to put the battery in, but sometimes those couple of seconds are the difference between you getting your shot and missing your shot. And I didn't want that to happen. I'm gonna put this back on. And so those couple seconds can be between getting the shot and missing the shot. I didn't want to miss the shot, so I wanted it ready to go. And that mistake on my part, because I didn't think about the fact that the button could be pressed, that was, or would have been, or was really, it was the difference between getting the shot and completely missing the shot. So I didn't get anything because I couldn't shoot. I mean, I could crank up my ISO, which is a bad idea. There's only so far you want to bring it before it's just garbage, super grainy, and you can do some crazy noise reduction with that, but then everything just looks unrealistically smooth and kind of blurry and garbage and gross, and it just looks bad. We'll call it bad. And so that is my little story of how you can be over-prepared and under-prepared at the same time. So, lesson learned, but yeah, be on the lookout for my next video talking about different slow motion frame rates, how you can get that cinematic footage with slow motion, and why slow motion should be utilized more. Yes, you can overuse it. I have been guilty of that in the past. I love my slow motion, so I tend to use it a lot. Previously, I've gotten better about it. I don't use it as much anymore, which is a good thing. But I think it's still a fantastic tool that you can use. Even if you have a camera like this and you don't have a phone or any other device that will shoot in slow motion that you can use, 60 frames a second, you can get some cool stuff in there. And I did not shoot anything in 60 frames a second. I did it all at 240. That's all the B-roll that I got. And so because of that mistake, and it gave me more time to prepare for that video, I can actually shoot some other B-roll and stuff. But keep a lookout for it, and as always, you know, if you liked this video, it was not too in-depth with anything. It's more of my story on how I was over and under prepared simultaneously, and hopefully it helps inspire you to double check your equipment, double check how you have everything put in your bag, and if you have something that just, you hold a button and it turns on, take the battery out. Keep it next to it, and so that way it should be nice and quick to just snap it right in. You probably won't miss your shot. You could, but you probably won't. And I probably wouldn't have missed anything if I had to take the time to put the battery in. Because I still have to, you know, set it up. I have to put on the hot shoe mount to put it on my camera, or mount it onto a tripod or something. So that really wouldn't have detoured from anything from what I would use it for. I was just over ambitious apparently. But if you found any value in this video at all, make sure to give it that nice solid thumbs up and subscribe. Ring that little bell. That way you get notified when I do upload new videos, because 2019, I'm not a fan of New Year's resolutions because people make those and they never stick. So I'm making a New Year's commitment. I will be putting out more videos. They will be more consistent. I would like to do a new video every single week. But I'm not going to commit to that because I know that things come up. I have an incredibly busy schedule, which I hate that excuse, but with that, I have a hard time finding time to make certain videos because I haven't fully developed a routine for myself. So I'm putting the blame on me. It's not an excuse. This is why I can't commit to that, because I haven't disciplined myself enough to be able to stick to said routine. But maybe a new video every 2 weeks. I'm gonna try to do more than the once a month or once every 2 month videos. Those drive me nuts. I have an itch that I can't scratch when I can't make new videos. So you can be seeing a lot more videos from me. If you follow me on Twitter, you can see some live updates. I'm more active on there. You can see some pictures. If you follow me on Instagram, you can see a lot of pictures. I'm taking pictures almost every day, it feels. I'm always out there shooting pictures, whether it's with a client or pictures just for me. I love street photography, and so I'm always taking it out. And I like to go in the same place, because you can shoot the same location 30 times within a year and get completely different results every time, because you have different people that come there, you have different seasons, different weather conditions within those seasons. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. So remember, thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, keep creating. Cheers.